2 of the Kaleidoscope sneaker tutorial. What you need to do is take a look at your layers, and any full sneakers that you had brought in, you really don't need anymore because you already cut up the ones and you fit them inside of the piece of pie, right? So this is like an example of a design that you might like. It's pretty decent. Okay, very good. So what I want to do is I want to go to the top layer here. These are the ones I want to get rid of. I'm just going to hold shift, grab all of these, and I can right click and delete, or I can drag them down into the little trash can here at the bottom, or I can simply hit delete on my keyboard and they're gone. So what I want to do now is I want to click the top layer, go all the way down to here, hold shift and click the bottom layer except for the gray, leave the gray alone. So I want to grab all of these. Okay, what do I want to do with these? Well, I want to copy them. So I'm going to right click and hit duplicate layers. When I hit duplicate, it's going to ask me this thing. I say okay, and it gives me these copies. For these copies, what I would like to do is right click on them and merge them together. So when I do that, you notice that it took the copies and it merged them into one piece of pie. It still looks like there's only one thing on my screen because it's right on top of the originals and you can't tell the difference. If I was to take the move tool, you'd see that there is now in fact a copy. Okay, I'm going to undo for a moment. Great. All I want to do really is rotate this. So I go to my edit, free transform tool. I'm going to zoom in so you can see this a little better. You'll notice that there is a target in the very center of this transformation box when I do Command T. I want to move this box to the very, very corner. You'll feel it kind of snap to the corner right there. And then I can go off past the side here, 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 it doesn't matter. Click and I can begin to rotate. At the very top of my screen, it told me that I rotated it 40.22 degrees. If I rotate it back this way, you see it's less or more. Okay, so like that. Now, so mine's 40.14. Great, I'm going to hit the checkbox to OK that. Okay, very good. Now I want to do another one. So I want to take this top layer now, right click, same thing, duplicate layer, say OK. Now Command T, same thing, free transform. Move this right to that center point, click, hold, and rotate. And it should be about the same, 40.4 or 14 or whatever, but you might have to eyeball it. That looks good right about there. Now here's the trick. Once you've done a few of them, like so far I've done 2 of them, all right, I can take these 2 top layers, click one, hold shift, grab the other, and now right click and duplicate both. Now it's going to duplicate 2 layers for me. So I want to take these 2 layers now and rotate them at the same time. So I edit, same steps, free transform, take this, pull it to the corner right there, click, and rotate. Now these you might have to eyeball a little bit when you do more than one at a time. You might notice that like over here it's off a little bit, so I'm going to lift it up just by clicking and moving. Let's see how it did over here. Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. A pretty nice job. Okay, hit OK. Zoom out. See what things look like. Starting to really come together already. Looks good to me. All right. And then, again, you could do them 1 at a time. You could do them 2 at a time. In fact, you could take 4, like this really. Right-click, duplicate, hit OK, edit, free transform. Move the little target about there. Rotate. And we should be good. And again, if you're a little bit off, if you look at the edges and you notice that there's a discrepancy, like right here, just click and drag it a little bit so it kind of lines up. It should look good. Most of it should look good. You know, it's not going to be a perfect science until you kind of do it. You might have to rotate it a little bit more, but it's looking pretty good. All right, So there's your first piece of Kaleidoscope. You could now take all of these from the top layer all the way down to the bottom layer, right click, and merge those together. They become one. Now actually what I should have done, I'm sorry there, I didn't mean to grab the bottom. I got to do this layer too. Right click, merge layers. There we go. So now it's separated from the gray. You see the circle all by itself. So once you've got to this part of the project, you should have the one circle. So what could you do now with this circle? Well, you can take this top layer, duplicate the layer, resize it with Command T, and then make it larger. I'm holding Option on my keyboard, and I can make it smaller or larger. So I'm going to put one like here. I'm going to go back to the big one, duplicate the big one all the time because the pixels are a little bit better looking. Command T again, resize, hit OK. I can move this one underneath this one. Now I'm getting that double kind of look to it, triple kind of look to it. Do it again. Copy a layer, duplicate a layer, make it bigger. Pull it out to the edges. Now, they're all exactly set at the same spot. I could rotate some of them. So, for example, if I went to this one, Command T, and I started rotating it, well, now things look a little bit different. They're off kilter a little bit, right? Same thing here. Start to rotate a little bit. All right? Everything starts to look a little bit different. In addition, you can change colors. So you can go to any layer that you want. So let's say this middle layer. And as you play with the blending mode, you start to see through it in different ways. And you might find one that you find interesting, like that one maybe. I don't know. And you can go to the next one, play with that blending mode. So you have all these options at your fingertips to start playing with this. If you want to keep the colors very similar, you can go with normal and normal, like that. And then just to tint them a little bit, what you could do is instead double click the layer. You'll see this box pops up. We'll get more into this later, but you can do like color overlays, pick a color, and then change a blending mode for that color. And you'll see that it kind of puts like a shine of that color over it. And this way you can still see things a little bit better. And so this is an example of a finished piece. You would then put on your sticker from your folder onto it, and then save it. Come see me, and we'll save it so you can turn it in on Google Classroom. We're also going to do a little bit on this at the end where we animate the circles and make them spin. So that'll be a separate video for later.